When the New York Giants got rid of Saquon Barkley and the Philadelphia Eagles organization acquisitioned him, it changed the whole trajectory. And you know what? They won the Super Bowl. Tyrone Bowman live. Tonight I'm talking about Saquon Barkley, an article that was written in the sports edition of the Philadelphia Inquirer. And it says, Barkley aiming for the Tiger Woods standard. Well, let's see what that means. So let's talk about it, all right? And while you're coming to the channel, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing to Tyrone Bowman Live. I'd appreciate it. We're on the road to getting 2,000 subscribers. We're almost there. And with your help, it can happen. This is your channel. Quote, FUBU, end quote. For us, by us. All right, let's get down to it. Saquon Barkley, the running back, sees no reason he can't surpass his historic 2024 season. The way the golfer improved from 1999. So this article was written by Owen Hewitt, or Hewitt, Hewitt. Quote, from the Met in Manhattan on Monday to the Lancaster County Convention Center on Thursday, Saquon Barkley had a gala-filled week. The Eagles running back spoke at the United Disability Services Foundation's 60th anniversary gala in Lancaster on Thursday evening. Barkley, dressed in dark slacks and a gray polo shirt, answered questions by the Eagles' Dave Spadaro for a half hour. That was gracious of him. He didn't have to give up that much of his time. As a matter of fact, here's a nice photo of Saquon Barkley staring right into the camera. Eagles running back. Saquon. All right, y'all. Let's get back to this article. After becoming the 9th running back in NFL history to rush for 2,000 yards last season, Barkley has been searching for ways to improve. Barkley said he wanted his 2024 season to be remembered in the same way that golf fans remembered the year Tiger Woods had in 1999. The golfing great finished the year with 8 wins, including the PGA Championship, but Woods' excellent 1999 was eclipsed by his 2000 season, in which he won 3 majors and became the youngest player ever at age 24 to complete a career Grand Slam. Quote, it's probably the most impressive season of all time, as an athlete, Barkley said, but in 1999, he has an amazing season too. But no one really talks about that. They talk about 2000. So it was like going on YouTube or being able to have a conversation with Tiger and seeing where he and his mind, how he shifted to be able to have that great year in 1999 and get to the point where we don't talk about it anymore. And I want that to be similar for me. Barkley, it starts with his competitive nature. While he admits he is unlikely to lose his starting job to Will Shipley or A.G. Dillon, Barkley has identified the other Eagles running backs as the players he needs to compete with through the off-season. Quote, they're my competition, Barkley said. They're the guys I've got to beat. I'm looking if we're going to draft a running back, what running backs do we sign? It's kind of crazy saying it out loud, but it's real. Hey, that's real rap. You always got to look out for the competition. You can't let the competition outdo you. You got to be on your game all the time. We got to be on point at all times. The last image of Barkley's 2,000-yard season is the improbable reversal hurdle he deployed after making a catch in the open field in the Eagles' Week 9 victory over Jacksonville. Asked if he realized how impressive the maneuver was. As he was doing it, Barkley replied, quote, no, I was hurting. When I landed, one of the big defensive tackles took a good shot at me, and my back kind of locked up, end quote. It ain't easy being out on that field. I mean, I watch it through the lens of a camera. That brother's out there. He has to be in excellent condition, excellent training. You got to be on point at all times. His mind has got to be sharp. Even in the off season, he still has to train and come back bigger and better. Barkley sustained the hit early in the second quarter, but stayed in the game. He finished with 199 scrimmage yards in the Eagles' 28-23 win over the Jaguars. In the moment, I didn't get to realize what happened, Barkley said. It wasn't until after the game I did media, and I was like, let me see. Asked about the hardest hit he's taken as an NFL running back, Barkley referred back to the hit the Jaguars defensive tackle Title Lacey delivered after he came down from a spinning leap. It's honestly might be the one where I jumped backwards, Barkley said. My back locked up. The gala served, so Barkley, point blank, he wants to be the best of the best. He wants to be to football what Tiger Woods is to golf. The gala served as a fundraiser for the nonprofit that provides support for adults with disabilities across Pennsylvania. All right. I'm just going to say this out loud. I'm going to say that they got him going to all these white organizations raising money, and none of that money is going to go to black organizations. That's what they do with these athletes. They don't bring them to our neighborhoods. They don't bring them to our fundraisers. They don't come to events and things that we have. And what's up, YouTuber Joe? Shoot me your YouTube handle. I'll subscribe to it. Put it on the screen so I can see it. And a lot of that money, it never comes to us. We want to see our athletic heroes in our neighborhoods, among our people, contributing to the causes that mean something to us, raising money for our organizations, raising money for our nonprofits, helping our young boys and girls to go further. I know some of y'all don't like it, whatever. That's a stipulated fact. So Barkley helped out with the silent auction too. The silent auction. Now, you know, ain't no black people going to no silent auction unless they're part of that esteemed club. At the end of this sit-down, Barkley signed 3 items on stage that became the first live auction items of the evening. The first of football sold for $6,000. A full-size midnight green helmet that Barkley signed sold for $25,000, while a signed midnight green Barkley jersey went for $14,000. Somebody has got plenty of money somewhere. In order to buy these items that are being auctioned off, that means you ain't broke. That's why I'm not an advocate for poverty. I can't give what I don't have. I can't help people if I don't have enough to help them with. Seeing how much his memorabilia raised from bidders, Barkley quipped that he was looking for similarly generous spending if he were to ever hold a gala for his own Michael and Shaquan Barkley Hope Foundation. You know what? Barkley, I agree with you. You got a point, bro. When I have a gala, some of y'all are going to get an invite, Barkley said, for sure. As Barkley was leaving, he made an impromptu stop. He signed a live painting done by local artist Lauren Spangler. This is the second year that Spangler has done a live painting to enter into the silent auction. Amber Rimash spotted Barkley in the atrium of the convention center as he was leaving and asked him to sign this year's artwork, which had an eagle motif. Rimash said Barkley was easily convinced after learning that the artwork was up for bidding in the silent auction. Well, we hope that the Eagles have a great season this year. It's going to be interesting to see what Saquon Barkley does. You know, I'm not looking for them to win a Super Bowl. I just want them to have a great season. So that's it for sports. I'm going to be doing a whole lot of talk about sports. You know, we coming into the football season, I'm going to be talking about it. When the basketball season revs up, I'm going to be talking about so many other things on Tyrone Bowman Live, not just about politics. Politics gets boring after a while. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Never surrender, never quit.